I feel very funny being in front of a camera right now because it's been so long, especially a sit down video like this one that I'm about to film, because I'm 17 weeks, 1 day pregnant, nothing bad has happened. We're all good over here. It's just been a rough pregnancy this time around. It was a rough pregnancy the first time around, but by this time, last time, I was fine. I was just cruising, and this time I'm struggling still. So yeah, so let's just talk about it. The last video that I just posted, literally probably a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, I don't know how I'm gonna be posting because it's close to Halloween and we're also going up to visit my mom. But that video and this video are almost 3 months apart. So I think I filmed that like on August 3rd or 4th. I think it was August 2nd and August 3rd. And today is October 25th, I think. I don't know. I don't even know where my phone's at. So it's almost been 3 months. It's been a little shy of 3 months, but it's been basically 3 months. So a lot has happened. Right after that video is when I started to get pretty sick. I got super nauseous, but this time around I wasn't sick like what it was with Lilia, where I was like throwing up and couldn't keep anything down. This time around I just didn't feel like I could eat anything. Kind of zoomed you guys in a little bit because Lilia's playing in her room. But anyways, what was I saying? I wasn't like throwing up sick. I was just really nauseous, couldn't eat. Barely could drink, had no energy. It was just really bad, and it lasted all the way up until I was like 14 or 15 weeks pregnant, which was just a few weeks ago. And then from like, I want to say like around 10 weeks to still currently, the pregnancy tiredness is something I've never experienced before, and I've never been this tired in my entire life. Yesterday I had like dark circles under my eyes and I was so tired. But Lilia wouldn't take a nap, so by the time it was her bedtime, I was like, okay, we got to be like strict on bedtime today, like no leniency, like you got to go to bed when we're supposed to go to bed. So she laid in bed, and thank gosh she did really good. She went straight to bed, and I went and laid in bed, and then I couldn't fall asleep, so that was cool. Being so tired you literally cannot fall asleep. And then I woke up at like 3 in the morning and could not go back to sleep. I was up until, I think I was in and out of sleep, like maybe sleeping like 10-minute intervals here and there, but for the most part I slept. I tried to sleep for like an hour or so, couldn't sleep, so I finally turned the TV on and just started watching Grey's Anatomy and hoped that like my brain would like start to fall asleep. It didn't work. Thank goodness my anxiety has decreased a lot. I had a lot of anxiety for like the first, probably up until like 12 weeks, and then it finally started to like calm down. But I did have really bad anxiety from when I first found out I was pregnant until probably like 8 or 9 weeks along. I just had like this rippling fear that I was going to cause something to happen, and so that was not fun to deal with. I've also been sneezing a lot. Like I've never sneezed this much in my entire life. My inside of my nose is like so raw from me sneezing and having to blow my nose and like get all the boogies out of my nose basically, and it's just like pure liquid, so it's like so much. I sneeze at night, like I'll literally wake up out of sleep to sneeze. Okay, I sneeze, and it's never sneezing once, it's like sneezing multiple times in a row where I have like a sneeze attack, and that happens multiple times a day. I've just been sneezing a lot. As far as anything else, I feel like it's been pretty good. I'm trying to think of like major things that I've think that pregnancy. I had ketones in my urine at my 16-week appointment. She wasn't too worried. She just said like, you know, sometimes when you don't eat enough foods that your body normally has in early pregnancy, then you can start to use the fat in your body instead of like the energy you're supposed to use, which is when your body goes into ketosis, which is why a lot of people do keto to lose weight. But it's definitely not what I'm trying to do. It's just I have like no appetite, and when I do have an appetite, it's like small, and I start eating, and then I like slowly like fade away from wanting to eat. Like, so I only take like a couple bites and then I'm like over it. Also at my last appointment, we talked about my anatomy scan, which is going to be with MFM. So I'm going to go to maternal fetal medicine and they're going to do my anatomy scan and they're also going to do my echocardiogram. So those are 2 separate appointments. So my anatomy scan is one appointment, the echocardiogram is the other. And then she told me just to discuss with them about the kidneys and keeping an eye on them and just staying with maternal fetal medicine until everybody feels good. And usually they do most of the ultrasounds for IVF pregnancy anyways, but she said that they'll probably keep me for a little bit longer with the kidneys just to make sure that they don't have the same thing that Lily does. And if they do, we're more prepared than we were last time. But other than that, everything was fine and dandy at my 16-week appointment. And now my next appointment is for my anatomy scan. But I thought also to add in this video, we'll go through a couple of the items that I've bought for baby, because I used to do that too in my videos with my daughter, with Lilia. And now it's not a Hope box anymore, it's baby's box. So let's look at some of the gender neutral things that I bought before I even knew what gender we were going to be having. We do know the gender, we're not sharing it on any social media platform until baby is born. We didn't want to tell anybody. We didn't want to tell friends, we didn't want to tell family, me specifically, until baby was born. But then my family from Europe decided that they were going to come over for a week. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do a small thing and tell close friends and family on when they're here, which is this weekend coming up. And then everybody else can find out when baby is born, because I want to. I just think that that's what I want to do. And I like to buy most of baby's clothes. So as long as I am prepared for that, then that's fine. Not many people buy, like, we don't have like a baby shower or anything planned like that. So again, I don't feel the need to have to express the gender to anybody, because it's not like we're expecting things from anybody else. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But anyways, let's go through some baby clothes that I've bought. Oh, and some not accessories, but like extra items I've bought, like think like bingies and swaddles and stuff like that. Okay, so we're just gonna go with like things that I grabbed, not like a specific order, and then I will do my best to link all this stuff because most of it was bought online. So this first one, let me catch my breath. The first little outfit is from Bamboo Bliss. This is like a Disney World print. I absolutely love it. It has a castle, teacups, Splash Mountain, Mine Train, Annual Passport, which it's Annual Pass, but I think this is really cute. So this one is newborn. And I also bought it in 0 to 3 months, which I don't know why I did, but I did. So I have 2 of those. I also bought, which I think I have one of these already in Lilia's boxes, but this is the Love to Dream swaddle where they keep their arms up. I think the one we have is the transition one where it their arms can come out, but this one is just like the normal one where you can not transition them. So I got that at Marshall's for like $15. That's why I picked it up. We've got a little Buccees outfit that we got. That was one of those things that we bought while we were going through. Lilia has this outfit too, so they'll be matching. This is from Dream Big Little Co. is usually what it's called. That's why it threw me off, because it usually says Co. This is just like little sea creatures. Love that. Lilia has the matching one. Lily also has the matching one for this, which is also Dream Big Little Co. And it's just like starfish, like beachy. I love Dream Big Little Co. and they're like a smaller bamboo brand, so I actually really love shopping with them. And their quality is really good because I've used it with Lilia. I've never used it for babies, but I have bought her sleepers like this from there in her size, and they have excellent quality. I actually first bought from them last Halloween, I think, and she's wearing those pajamas again this year, so they held up really well. What are you doing, baby? I bought this little Wubba Nub, the Target dog, which was kind of hard to find for a while. I'm not going to show everything, but I'm going to show what I can. This is another outfit from Bamboo Bliss. It's 0 to 3 months, and Lilia has this outfit as well. This is from oh my god, Ratatouille. I always want to call it Remington because his name is Remy, and then I'm like, that's not it, it's Ratatouille. It's the food he makes, not his name. So she has the same one, so I bought that one. Also got this like Shorty with the ears. Again, this is from Bamboo Bliss. I pre-ordered from this brand and they did take forever to ship. They were pre-orders, but like this order was supposed to ship in July and I just got it now in the end of October. So you can do what you wish with that information if you choose to pre-order from them. Just make sure you're ordering appropriate sizes. They do allow you to change sizes if they have like hiccups, but just so you know beforehand. Also got this from them, which is actually where I found them from, is this print. It's like old school cartoons. So you have like Arthur, Magic School Bus, oh my god, I cannot think of these dragon tails, a bunch of stuff. So all those. I think everything else I've already like shown at some point. I got like this one, it's like airplanes. This one is from Dream Big Little Co. As you can tell, like I'm obsessed with their prints. Some of these I have from the brand Copper Pearl. I have some of their knotted gowns. I have two. So I have this color, and then I have like oh, and I also have this one too. I have like this more yellow colored one. This one is from Caden Lane. This is one of the first outfits I ever bought for baby, like when we first started trying. One of the first outfits I bought. It has a matching hat. This one again is one that I've had for a while, by Caden Lane, another airplane one. I put Lilia in airplane stuff, specifically Amelia Earnhardt, I think is her name. She wore a lot of that. Yeah, that's for baby. And then this is from Posh Peanut, and Lily.
This is mine.
It was yours. This Lilia had matching pajamas, but she grew out of hers, unfortunately. So baby will wear this by themselves. You're not this small anymore. Yours, you grew out of yours. One of my favorite outfits is this one, and I've actually considered taking it to the hospital with us, but Lilia was in newborn clothes, actually in preemie clothes when she was born, so I plan on bringing preemie, newborn, and 0 to 3 months, because depending on how baby is measuring, though that can be not very accurate. So this is one thing that I will bring for probably going home. And then the last thing I'm going to show, because everything else is like Walmart onesies, which I can show if you guys are interested, which I probably will show all of the clothes when I set up their closet, but for the time being I'm just going to show this last little set, which I got from Cloud Island is Target. So it has, yep, it has pretzels, stripes, and this was before we knew the gender, and just like plain gray. So pretzels. But yeah, so that's like a lot of the bamboo I've bought for this baby. Obviously I've bought a lot. That was yours too, but now it's going to be baby's, okay? I've bought a lot of bamboo, so if you guys have any questions about bamboo companies, I could be your girl. Lily, we're putting it all back now, okay? Because I've bought from a lot of different companies, a lot of different small brands. I don't really shop from Kite Baby anymore because they've just had a lot of drama. And I've found other small businesses that I like their prints better. I'm more of a colorful person. I love prints, fun prints, colorful things, as you guys can tell. And Kite Baby is kind of more neutral. And I have nothing against Kite Baby. I did love their stuff for Lilia, but I just really love the fun prints. And Kite Baby doesn't have a bunch of prints that are like fun and out there, and you know. And then I also really like Little Capes and Crowns, I think their name is, but I haven't bought anything from them for this baby. But I used to buy stuff for Lilia a lot, like her bed sheets, her crib sheets came from there, and she has a couple of outfits from there in her boxes. But anyways, that's like an update for you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not going to promise to film on like a schedule or anything like that because life is hard. Pregnancy is hard, but I do want to do it more, and I have wanted to do it more for a while, but it's just, I don't know. I have no excuses. It's just that I don't do it. I mean, this is literally the only thing that I can tell you, is that I usually just don't have the energy, or I just don't want to. I mean, that's it. So I don't want to force myself to do it, because I do love to do it, and I feel like if I force myself to do it, then it won't become something I love to do, and I want it to continue to be something that I love to do. So I hope that makes sense. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for not, you know, unsubscribing if you decided to stay. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
So I just close my eyes